Oops. Half umlaut, a micro, a circumflex, and retroflexins, or X. I Cyrillic letter 4 A B umlaut, A tilde, H at pan at sign, not sign, Cyrillic letter 4 B B sigma not sign, sharp S Cyrillic letter 475 plus or minus pound. I circumflex Cyrillic letter 4 B5, O circumflex, O stroke letter 225 or X. Watching the yacht drift away, everything started to get a bit fuzzy. The next day, 80 kilometers away, a news report broke the story. O Ogrov U A circumflex, E umlaut letter 377 cents, I umlaut, O umlaut Cyrillic letter 4 BB, I cents, O circumflex, A times Cyrillic letter 4 E 1 pound. A plus or minus 3/4, E grovliga Chi, Chinese letter 3772, Hebrew letter 5 FG, micro half letter 2 A F letter 377, E acute letter 3. Soon, the yacht captain was glued to the TV and saw the news flash, rushing over to the hospital like it was Black Friday sales. O circumflex, U acute letter 237, E grov letter 3 F02, AML, Y acute letter 237, tentor retroflex, O acute, U acute Cyrillic letter 4 BBI, O circumflex, A tilde micro, AML symbol 3 TCO, O acute A quarter, U grov Hebrew letter 5 F0, 2 E grov, AML, small cap tendor, umlaut, Y acute pound. IO umlaut, Hangul theory, umlaut, Y acute, AML, Cisadilla, Sha acute, A ring letter 1B6L, Hatchik, Arabic letter 676, O umlaut, O tilde, O acute, Arabic letter 6B1, Cyrillic letter 4E7, micro half times, low O E acute, I acute, E acute, I umlaut, RX. It's totally understandable Anna's lost her memory. Why bring her back and deal with that headache when all he had to do was keep the yacht afloat? She became the lost lady no one could claim, and thus began the never-ending search for Annie the mystery woman on TV. Cisadilla letter 27 letter 3 air not sign, L hatchik a half 3 a half, Eumet Sami, O circumflex, U acute, Eumet Cisadilla. A micro a half the Isa S Samin, paragraph 2 Eumet letter 775, ligature J R acute, set pound. With a light bulb moment, he concocted a wild plan. She doesn't remember me? Perfect, he'll just claim her and settle the score. Ignoring warnings, he went to the hospital with a made-up story. When the stranger claimed to be his wife, Annie was stunned. J O circumflex pound. O tilde ligat J micro G stilla. A half air 3 the at J circumflex though stroke 3 O mat I A mat U circumflex micro L ligat dizzy not sign micro Cyrillic letter 4 BD acute U acute O letter 371 pound degrees 2 letter 234 letter 377 O grov Armenian 3 O grov O bar L0 braille 34678 O tilde A circumflex E O plus or minus A mat micro U mat the through pound. Out of nowhere, he revealed his trump card. Annie had a cute little cat tattoo on her hip, something he casually spotted while she was organizing shoes on the yacht. Well, who knew that would come in handy? Annie wandered over to the TV and hesitantly checked her patient ID badge. Surprise! It was about to get awkward. Even if she denied it 1,000 times, the tattoo was her secret only her closest peeps would know. Climbing into their rickety pickup truck, they arrived at a ramshackle house. Though Annie couldn't remember a thing, she could feel that her posh lifestyle was embedded deep in her bones. Skeptically, she followed Jack inside, bracing for the worst. Mom, I've truly missed you. Everyone is absolutely thrilled that you're back. Kids, armed with their best Hollywood acting skills thanks to Dad's pep talk, threw Annie into a fit of despair. She couldn't help but doubt she was really Jack's wife after all. Kids don't lie. Micro, plus or minus A Ayumat O F gamma not sign. Cyrillic letter 4 B3 ed acute H pound it's on A Ayumat to growth on A sada half acute Ayumat micro. Come on, darling. You gotta admit you've put on a few extra pounds. You used to be as graceful as a rain. Guess what? You've got a little extra cake back there. No judgment, but I can't help but notice. Jack managed to navigate Anna's chaos like a pro, but still had awkward vibes all around. She was confused, but with no proof. What could she do? Even if she found proof, what would it change? Luckily, the doctor had some wisdom, hand-tied around familiar stuff to spark those memory. Check OAOMA, Armenian, the Y cute degrees, I grovzi Sedilla, Sohaf, I not sign degrees, I am that A O tilde Cyrillic letter 4BB, Arabic letter 6 3 CC Sedilla Ogrov, Chinese letter. Now that's a tall order. It's one thing to forget things, but suddenly acquiring new skills. That's like trying to teach a cat to swim. Just ask Annie, who had only ever survived on takeout. She burned her hand before even getting the ingredients together. Let me see your head, she mumbled, still in shock. Ugh, it'll get burnt. She was bombarded with questions as if they were playing a never-ending game of Jeopardy. But sadly her nightmare had just begun. Dinner time rolled around, and just as Annie was getting the dishes together, Jack strutted off to get dressed like a peacock. "You are home soon?" he quizzed. Well, soon was just his drink time. Jack was off to paint the town red while Annie anxiously waited at home when suddenly a light bulb moment hit her. What if they were once hitched? But for now, Jack was just a stranger she met yesterday. When Jack rolled back in, how would she handle it? Endless thoughts buzzed in her head until, surprise, 2 hours of soul-searching prepped her for bed with Jack, but just as she decided to close her eyes, Jack walked in with a confused look. "Honey, why are you wearing a potato sack?" "Because this bed is too squishy, I need to sleep on the table." He held onto his morals while hinting at Coach Sophie. Annie was reluctant about the coach, but anything to avoid Jack sounded like a plan. She barely made it through the night with the couch squeezing her into a pretzel, and just when she thought all was calm, boom. A thunderstorm shook the sky, and their 2 dogs dashed for cover, startled by the ruckus. Now where do scared dogs run? Exactly where Annie was sleeping, their designated snuggle zone. Completely oblivious, Annie chased off the snoozing pups, ready to dive back into dreamland, when something wet plopped onto her face. A circumflex hat are you cute are eomat cyrillic letter 4 bb letter 3 f5 m currents the sign paragraph edge circumflex eomat are the acute a omat tilde acute arabic letter 6 bt yenahofin a pandit sign letter 2 3 c paragraph a stroke a 2 cents 2 micro a pandit sign cyrillic letter 4 bb 3 omat 3 microvel hat check a then tilde I said uomat a circumflex arabic letter 6 b2 Armenians a pound. If she didn't get up, she'd be trapped indoors babysitting all day. She jolted up like a scared rabbit to whip up breakfast. "I'm off to work now, kids. Someone's got to pay the bills. I thought you forgot about breakfast, so I took matters into my own hands." A nod to daily survival, good night. He chuckled, "Wow, you're a genius. It's like a sleepy adventure every day." Armenian the micro times acute it took pound net sign a letter 3c8 times low quote a groval pound. He circumflexes sedilla, h hook o grov acute, he and tilde divide by micro r a 3/4 a acute, a tilde I circumflex rx. Little did she know she was the star in Jack's twisted game of memory tag. All day long, she dove headfirst into chores like a kid on a sugar rush, trying to clear her plate of tasks while battling the spiders lurking in. If you enjoyed this wild roller coaster of a story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the adventure.